Sartorial is adjective, relating to or concerned with matters of dress or fashion, especially with regards to men's clothing. Relating to or having to do with tailoring or the design, production, and sale of clothing. The designer's sartorial creations were celebrated for their innovative use of fabrics and colors. The politician's sartorial choices were closely scrutinized by the media and public alike. The sartorial elegance of the guests at the gala was a testament to the importance of the event. The movie's costume designer won an Oscar for her sartorial contributions to the film. The groom's sartorial sense was on full display in his stylish wedding suit. Scrupulous as adjective, conscientiously or meticulously careful and exact in one's actions and decisions, having or showing a strong sense of right and wrong and a devotion to moral principles. The accountant was scrupulous in her work, double-checking every number. He was scrupulous in his adherence to ethical standards. The lawyer was scrupulous in ensuring her client's rights were protected. The doctor was scrupulous about washing his hands before seeing patients. The chef was scrupulous in selecting only the freshest ingredients for her dishes. Stolid as adjective, having a dull or unresponsive manner or appearance, having or showing little emotion or sensitivity. The stolid expression on his face revealed nothing about his feelings. The stolid dog showed no signs of fear or excitement. Her stolid personality made it hard for her to make friends. The company's stolid response to the crisis was criticized for its lack of empathy. The stolid silence of the crowd made the speaker nervous. Tortuous as adjective, complicated or lengthy and difficult to follow, full of twists, turns, or bends, winding or crooked. The hike through the forest was tortuous, but rewarding. The tortuous road through the mountains made her car sick. The plot of the novel was so tortuous that it was hard to follow. The maze had a tortuous path that was difficult to navigate. The legal proceedings were long and tortuous. Unconscionable as adjective, not guided by conscience, morally wrong, shockingly unfair or unjust. The company's decision to lay off workers during a pandemic was unconscionable. It is unconscionable that people in the modern world still die of starvation. The landlord's unconscionable rent increase left many tenants unable to afford their homes. His unconscionable behavior towards his employees resulted in a lawsuit. The defendant's unconscionable crime warranted a life sentence. Unimpeachable as adjective, beyond reproach or criticism, not subject to challenge or doubt, completely honest and trustworthy. The judge's reputation for fairness and impartiality was unimpeachable. The accountant's unimpeachable record of accuracy and honesty was highly valued. The evidence presented at trial was unimpeachable and convinced the jury of the defendant's guilt. The expert witness's unimpeachable credentials were crucial in the case. The integrity of the election process was ensured by unimpeachable procedures. Unscrupulous as adjective, dishonest or deceitful, often willing to engage in unethical or illegal behavior for personal gain, lacking moral principles or ethical standards. The unscrupulous journalist published fake news for personal gain. The unscrupulous seller sold fake goods to unsuspecting customers. The unscrupulous businessman would do anything for profit, even if it meant breaking the law. The unscrupulous lawyer took advantage of his clients and overcharged them. The unscrupulous politician accepted bribes and ignored the needs of the people. Abysmal as adjective. Extremely bad or poor. Extremely low or lacking in quality. The restaurant's food was abysmal, with undercooked meat and stale vegetables. The company's financial performance last quarter was abysmal, with record losses and declining revenue. The weather during the camping trip was abysmal, with constant rain and cold temperatures. The team's performance on the field was abysmal, with numerous errors and missed opportunities. The school's test scores were abysmal, indicating a need for major improvements in teaching and resources. Affable as adjective. Having a pleasant and friendly disposition, easy to approach and talk to. Not easily angered or annoyed. Patient and tolerant. The new neighbor was very affable and introduced himself to everyone on the block. The customer service representative had an affable demeanor, which made the customer feel more at ease. Despite being a celebrity, the actor was affable and approachable with his fans. The tour guide's affable personality made the group feel more comfortable and engaged in the tour. The boss was known for being affable and easy to talk to, which helped to foster a positive work environment. Antiquated as adjective. Belonging to an earlier time or period, ancient or old-fashioned. No longer in use or relevant, outdated or obsolete. The antiquated computer system was slow and inefficient, causing delays and errors in processing data. His antiquated views on gender roles were out of step with modern society and often caused offense. The building's antiquated heating and cooling system was expensive to maintain and unreliable in extreme weather conditions. The company's antiquated management practices were seen as a barrier to innovation and growth, and many employees left for more dynamic firms. The school's antiquated curriculum failed to prepare students for the challenges of the modern workplace, and many graduates struggled to find employment. Apocryphal as adjective. Not considered to be true or reliable, of doubtful authenticity, of questionable authenticity, or of doubtful origin. The story of George Washington chopping down the cherry tree is now believed to be apocryphal, as there is no historical evidence to support it. The tale of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table is considered by many to be apocryphal, as there is little concrete evidence of their existence. The popular legend about the origin of the word posh has been debunked as apocryphal by linguistic experts. The apocryphal claim that drinking bleach can cure COVID-19 has been widely debunked by medical professionals. The rumor that the famous actor was secretly working as a spy during World War II is considered by most to be apocryphal. Apostate as adjective. One who has abandoned or renounced a religious faith or belief, relating to or characterized by apostasy, or the renunciation of a religious faith. The politician was accused of being an apostate after changing her position on an important issue. The religious leader was excommunicated for being an apostate and renouncing his faith. The group accused the member of being an apostate for leaving their cause and joining their rivals. The writer was criticized for being an apostate to the literary movement he had once championed. The athlete was labeled an apostate by fans for switching to a rival team. Apposite as adjective. Being highly relevant or appropriate to the matter at hand. Suitable or appropriate in the circumstances or context. The speaker made an apposite reference to the current political situation. The teacher's apposite example helped the students understand the concept easily. The company's decision to invest in renewable energy was apposite given the current environmental concerns. The journalist's apposite choice of words highlighted the gravity of the situation. The team's apposite strategy helped them win the game. Artless as adjective. Being natural and unassuming, without affectation or insincerity. Lacking artifice or pretense. Genuine and unassuming. The politician's artless speech failed to win over the crowd. Her artless charm and natural beauty made her stand out in the modeling industry. The painting was criticized for its artless composition and lack of depth. The author's artless writing style was refreshing and accessible to readers of all ages. The singer's artless performance was endearing to the audience, despite her lack of technical skill. Bellicose as adjective. It can also be used to describe a person who is easily angered or quick to fight. The word is often used to describe nations, groups, or individuals that are seen as provocative or expansionist. His bellicose rhetoric made it clear that he was not interested in peaceful negotiations. The country's bellicose foreign policy led to strained relationships with its neighbors. The coach criticized the player for his bellicose behavior on the field. The political party's bellicose stance on immigration was widely criticized. The general's bellicose orders led to a disastrous military campaign. Candid as adjective. Honest and straightforward in speech or expression, not having or showing any bias or prejudice. The performance review was candid, offering constructive criticism to help the employee improve their work. The politician gave a candid interview, answering difficult questions with honesty and transparency. The documentary presented a candid view of the artist's life, including both their successes and struggles. The couple had a candid conversation about their relationship, discussing their concerns and hopes for the future. The book provided a candid account of the author's experiences, including their personal struggles and achievements. Disparate as adjective. Being widely divergent or varied. Different, distinct, or having little in common. The company's revenue streams were disparate, with some divisions performing much better than others. The group was a disparate collection of individuals with different backgrounds and interests. The proposals were rejected due to their disparate objectives and lack of coherence. The two paintings displayed in the museum were vastly disparate in style and subject matter. The new team struggled with communication due to their disparate language skills and cultural norms. Edifying as adjective. Enlightening or uplifting in nature, providing moral or intellectual instruction or improvement. The documentary was both entertaining and edifying, teaching viewers about the natural world. The teacher's edifying lesson on history inspired the students to learn more about the subject. The book provided an edifying account of the author's experiences traveling around the world. The speaker's edifying presentation on entrepreneurship motivated the audience to pursue their own business ideas. The museum's edifying exhibits provided a comprehensive look at the history of the region. Elegiac as adjective. Expressing sorrow or mourning, relating to or characterized by mourning or a lament. The poet's elegiac verses expressed his sorrow and grief. The music had an elegiac quality, evoking a sense of loss and longing. The novel had an elegiac tone, reflecting on the passing of time and the changes it brings. The painting's elegiac mood captured the melancholic beauty of a fading landscape. The film's elegiac ending left the audience with a feeling of bittersweet nostalgia. Flippant as adjective. Casual and disrespectful in manner or speech, especially when treating serious issues with humor or lack of concern. Lighthearted and not taking things seriously, carefree. The doctor's flippant attitude towards his patients was a cause for concern. She made a flippant remark about the seriousness of the situation, causing offense. His flippant comments during the meeting undermined his authority. The flippant tone of the email was inappropriate for a professional setting. His flippant disregard for the safety rules put his co-workers at risk. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.